Hello everyone, it's me, the Hivemind. You may not know who I am. I am the ruler of a universe, the Hatchetfield universe. And I'm not just one person, I'm two people. Excuse the noise going on, people. I am the SQUIP and Anti in one being combined. That goes into play for the thing I'm doing. And I'm also a lover of all things musical, so if you find any musical references in here, they're intentional. I'm going to read Antisepticeye X-Reader, which is going to be a trip. I'm going to read the synopsis. Trying to finish up your favorite book series, A Trek to the River, you find yourself stuck with a eternal conflict of a voice speaking to you. It's an eternal conflict, but Voices. Chapter 1. There is a content warning, swearing, and the series will contain gore. I'm not sensitive to that, since... Hello! The Hivemind here. My thing is blue shit. And, chaos. I sat in my college dorm trying to finish this dang book. It was so good. I just wanted to taste that success feeling after many months of reading A Trek to the River series. I'm reading it as it's written here. It's not really good. And I could finally finish it. I excitingly continued reading the final pages as I suddenly heard a laugh in my ears with an apostrophe S. Seriously? I'm going to move a little left so you can see me gesturing. An evil one, if I knew any better. Did you know any better? I put my book down on my bed and slipped my bookmark in the pages that were crying to be read. Yeah, okay, sure. Sighing and rolling my eyes, this time not with an apostrophe S. Well, there was ears apostrophe S, this time it's eyes. I looked at my phone. 7:30 p.m. Is that supposed to be of significance or what? I read and I held the power button until, with 2 L's, the phone fully turned off. My phone sometimes made weird noises that I didn't even know existed. Not white noise, but actual voices that just spoke a line by themselves without me even knowing. Bitch, your phone's haunted. Get it checked. Well, I guess this is supposed to be a build-up because Anti has glitch powers and he can manipulate electronics or something like that. I know I can. I can manipulate anything at will. Because I'm the Hivemind and I can do shit like that. But yeah, Anti's specialty is electronics. But the reason you can see me is because the SQUIP kind of stables out the glitchiness. And it's great. It creeped me out. Nervous, I set my phone next to me and continued reading the story. The plot was finally closing. I was ready for the ending. Mouth face! The same disoriented voice spoke. It was more of a whisper, as if a ghost. I'm going to use mouth face. Because I love Tweltaric names. They are so funny and will make this experience a lot more better. What the? I shrieked, jumping a little. How did they know my name? My sacredness melted to anger. I swear to God, if it's Ivy Malface, I didn't know you knew Greenpeace, girl. You two would make great friends. Save the planet. Ivy's my roommate, who consistently annoyed me, bugged me, and bullied me sometimes. Oh. I just noticed my camera's crooked. Damn it. It's gonna be fine. I hated her. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. I cry copiously. I wanted my best friend Jewel. Who's Jewel? Who's supposed to be Jewel? Who cares? To be my roommate, but no! I was stuck with the cliquey, popular, and snotty Ivy. I think they meant snooty. But they said snotty. So I just imagined. That's a funny image. So, I quickly checked the page number I was on. 150. Remember that, remember it. I commanded my memory. Then flipped my book upside down on my bed and quickly ran to the door to see if she was there, laughing through the door to pester me. I quickly opened the door to see no one there. I stood silent for a moment to listen for running, in case she tried to ding-dong bitch me. She didn't even do the ding-dong part, but sure. Nothing. Nothing but the sound of air conditioners whirring and some other noises coming from the other dorms. I shifted my eyes like Dog of Undertale. Pat, pot, pat. Love that. And slowly closed the door and locked it. I turned around to the center of my room with a huge window and beds on the left and right side. Mine was on my right. Sighing, I sat on my bed and put my hands on my face. Am I going crazy? Am I dreaming? Am I being haunted? You probably are. Get an exorcist. That's probably not going to work. Well then, protagonists are all stupid. My brain asked itself, 2 words, itself, like not 1 word, like it's supposed to be. My long, luscious locks, sorry, had to. My hair fell in front of me, my heart was pounding, I didn't know what to do. You have a lot of good questions, the voice spoke again. My eyes closed with anger and fear. Stop it! I shouted. The voices? Is it 1 voice? Is it 2 voices? Is it... What make up your mind? Chuckled with delight. Meet me at the swings! Oh, I love swings. How'd they know? How'd they know? Irrelevant. The voice demanded strictly. I brought my eyebrows together, confused and frustrated. Why? I shouted. Because you're talking to nothing, bitch! Like literally, get that checked! Do you really want to be like this for the rest of your life? Get a therapist, if it's not too expensive. American problems, I'm too European to understand. Half European. The other half is a computer. No! But want use am I to you? I screamed back and raged. The voice stopped for a moment as I waited for him to respond. I could think of a bunch of reasons why I would be manipulating someone. Chaos? Because I want to bring them apotheosis and they're refusing. Chaos? Enough with the questions! Meet me there, otherwise you will regret it! He demanded in a low and devilish voice. I went more high pitch and insane boy, but you know, it's how I do. I can't really go low. It's not my thing. I shuddered at that voice. It terrified me. Really? A voice terrifying you? That's like level... Oh shit. Bloopers. I can't cry out. Sad. That's like level 1 of my chaoticness. I can go way further. Way. What was he gonna do? I was shaking unintentionally. Should I go see this dude? Was he even real? No, you probably have some kind of mental illness. Get it checked. Remember, if you start hearing voices, get that checked. These questions could chip at my brain for too long, so I decided to go for my curiosity and my loved one's safety. Do you have a loved one? You didn't mention that. Oh, loved ones, you know, like family and shit. Good. I looked out my large window. There were dark, stormy clouds floating above the campus. A storm's a brewing. Did you hear the word? What's the word? He's a-comin'. Who's a-comin'? Paul's a-comin'. Paul's a-comin' to start off the show. As I grabbed my thickest jacket, which was just a hoodie, by the way. Your thickest jacket is a hoodie? Probably American weather. Warm as shit. I snuck a knife from the kitchen. Sure. It was pretty easy considering the cooks were in there during where? Like T-H-E-R-E. Not T-H-E-R-I-R. The cooks weren't there during break. What? During my 2 years being here, I had developed different paths into different places, and I had my stealth to help me. Walking around the corner of my dorm, I slowly approached the Sphinx, and no one was there. When you reach the scene of crime, McCarthy is not there. Tension, Chapter 2. Unsure of my decision, I slid the knife a little further in my pocket to mask it. I hesitantly sat in the highest swing and pushed myself with my legs a little. Are swings different levels? Like, where I'm from, the swings on the playground are usually the same level. Alright. Hey, mouth face, the voice said. I looked around and I didn't see anyone. I cocked my head in confusion. Huh? Where? I mumbled as I saw a creature hanging upside down like a bat beside me. Is that like a cool thing? Hanging upside down like a freaking vampire? Is that seriously a cool thing? Do people like that? Is it scary? I would never do that. I'm more of a leaning against the wall, sipping Mountain Dew type. I'm right here, you idiot! You, idiot. Damn. He said, you turn to your left, suddenly it's you and not I? What? Is it me telling the story? Is it someone else? What? And saw the man. He had green hair. No longer. It's brown now. And bright blue eyes. But his left... Oh, God. God, no. Oh God, no, it hurts me. It pains me to read this. But his death there was interrupted by a neon green light. Fuck. I knew what I was getting myself into. My eyes are not one blue, one green. And they never will be. Unless this world, Sean, decides, hey, that sounds like a good idea. Make the guy named Antisepticeye have a green eye. Ugh. Emitting green particles, spelled very, 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 very weirdly. And he wore a blue hoodie and jeans with chains attached to them. He's an e-boy. He is an edgy boy. You know what? I'm an e-man. If you get it, you get it. I started pushing myself away from him, nervous. Closer to it. Quiet now that you've seen the true demon. He taunted with a smirk. I wanted to run, but there this time T-H-E-I-R and not T-H-E-R-E was too much with one O underlined to run. No, I started looking to him, pulling myself out of my frozen mind. The being gave me a suspicious look, then flipped off the bar, landing on the ground, sticking the landing. Alright. He walked towards me and reached into my pocket, trying to find the knife, but I had it behind my back, clutching it tightly. So how did I know she had a knife? Like, I'm saying she because I'm using Mel's face. Like, was it ever established that did I also hear the voices? Like, I know what's going on, always, all the time. I hear what people do, I hear what people say, their thoughts, everything, and it's neat. Can be a little overwhelming at times, but you know. In this story, I'm assumably just empty. Like the version you see on YouTube. And he doesn't know everything that's going on. He raised his eyebrow, grabbing my right hand and pulling it in front of me and him, showing the knife I stole. The man laughed as he gripped my hand tighter. You sneaky broad. Ooh. Ooh, bad word. He growled, taking the knife out of my hand. Examining. I can't. I literally can't. I growled at him under my breath. I prefer a sharper knife, but thanks for playing. Okay, but that's what I actually would say. Like, yeah, a knife. What are you gonna do, stab me? Okay, I give the points for this one. He suggested throwing it to the wall of the building so hard that as soon as it met the wall, the blade broke in half, making it almost useless. I watched the knife as he smirked as I shrugged. Why? Keep it, put it into your collection. Those knives are valuable. Don't tell anyone I have a knife collection. It's between you and me. Got anything else? He asked, walking around the swing I was sitting in as I shuddered. Shook my head, looking down at the pebbles, watching his feet swerve in his black and white Vans. I prefer Converse, they're better to dance in. I closed my eye', and grabbed the... oh god. Swing, clutching it in my fists. I heard the man walk around in front of me, and his breath was short, but it seemed like deep breaths to him, as he grabbed my chin with his index finger and his thumb, tilting my head up to his. Listen to me. I need to close my door real quick. He demanded as I slowly opened my eyes, apostrophe-s, and met his blue and green eyes. I'm no longer saying apostrophe-s. I noticed his jawline seemed a little wider, and I figured it out when he opened his mouth to reveal fangs along his bite. At least they got the fangs right. Like, fangs, they're my style. I love them. What do I use them for? Biting into sandwiches. My breath went heavy as he placed his other hand on my shoulder. My body seemed to come at his touch. I didn't, with an E, know why. Okay, you're saying this spooky ass, toxic ass, septic ass guy walks up to you, touches you, and you're like, oh, swoon, swoon. It showed me his locked up feelings that he never liked to show. Like, he wasn't really evil. Even I can admit, that's bullshit. I'm not evil per se. Not as evil as I was. But I was an evil ass bitch. But just misunderstood. Like, how can you tell that by just looking at him? Like, can you look at me and tell, hey bitch, this bitch ain't as evil as it may seem. It's just a chaotic bitch. No, you cannot. I think. Probably. And the comment robot. He's not evil, just misunderstood. Oh, I can fix him. Oh, he'll love me. Oh. Sis, that's not how it works. If people have problems, it's not your... how do I say it? Obligation to fix them. They have to fix them for themselves first. Anyways, on with the story. He noticed this and looked to me as I slowly stopped shaking. "You're being haunted," he said seriously. Mouthface McDoon is coming back! Oh yeah. Ads. Does someone close them? Okay. Confusion, Chapter 3. Anti moved his hand off my chin, sighing. Why, I asked as his determination turned to worry. Because, he stuttered. I've never heard this guy stutter before. Yeah, I don't stutter. Ever. I'm a confident as bitch. He didn't seem like the kind, he constantly yelled at me and demanded me to do things toxic, abusive, red flags. Usually when people like that stutter at something, it's really important. Right. But I can't really say that's true, I just met this man. And I hardly know him or trust him yet, and I'm not even sure if I wanted to. Gave me an uneasy presence. Run! Run, bitch! All the way! Go! Away! Get out of there! But I guess it has its pros and cons. Right. Because his sentence was cut off by another laughter deeper than the man with green hair, but more spiked and childish. Whomstuff? Anti? The new man asked Anti. So that's his name. That's a strange name. But I wasn't gonna say it aloud though. Dark! Oh god, it's him! Oh god. Flashbacks. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, don't fall apart here, Hivemind. Oh shit. Not again. I'm falling apart. But don't. I hate this guy so much. Oh god. I can power through this. Just a little sippy sip of Mountain Dew. Oh shit, I dropped the cap. There we go. And he said, standing up in his lower voice that scared me. I quickly stood up from the swing and watched Dark. He had red hair? It swerved out from his skull. I guess Markiplier still had his hair dyed back then. And the other half was just black hair cut extremely short, and he wore a red flannel button up to the top except for one button with blue jeans. Okay, yeah, that's not really Dark. Dark is rather formal, with dark hair. But this was back then when Who Killed Markiplier probably didn't come out yet. What are you doing? Giving yourself a little more time to play around with her? Oh god, I hate this already. Dark asked, upset at Anti. Dark, just leave! He demanded, his voice going in a new setting of scary. His voice was in an echoey setting, like I was hearing too, but it's hard to explain. I'm the fusion, not Anti. Anti is a person. I am the fusion. Anti gave Dark the death stare as Dark smiled devilishly as he pulled out a dagger and spinned it in his hand. Dagger? No. He doesn't use weapons. Oh no, he doesn't. He's a bitch. smoothly, as if he had been waiting for this moment for a long time. Auntie? Were you gonna? I asked, shuddering at Doug beside Auntie. He didn't say anything. I just felt his aura grow stronger. Doug laughed as he walked towards me. Kill you? He laughed, and he slid a little closer between me and Doug as he held his dagger to Auntie's chest as if he was going to stab him. What are you gonna do, stab me? Fucking Jack? Fucking hell, Jack, this was your... Auntie cut Doug's sentence off with a strong punch to the face, and I heard a huge crack from Doug's jaw as he tumbled backwards and pushed it back where it was supposed to be with a gross snap. You go it! You show that guy! He ain't worth your time! Auntie's grey skin was full of Doug's blood. Oh, grey skin? Oh. You mean my half-static skin? Well, what do you mean? What do you mean? Pale? I'm not sure what they're looking for here, but apparently I have grey skin now. Shut your trap, Doug, before I lock it myself forever, he threatened in his new setting of voice. Doug wiped away the blood with his hand. He looked enraged. But sit with what I'm doing to get through this. Jack! I don't get why he keeps calling me Jack. My name's Auntie. What in the fucking hell are you doing? Doug shouted, bringing his dagger back to his hand with some kind of power. Doug, the deal's off! Go home! Auntie argued. What deal? What? Doug said, surprised, relaxing a little. Run, Auntie whispered to me. I pretended not to hear him and tried to give him a signal that I heard, to let him know. You heard me, Auntie commanded, as Doug raised an eyebrow at Auntie. I slowly walked behind Auntie and tried to look for the closest entrance to the school as I heard him start to argue more with Doug. You're going to stop the job? Doug said, upset, walking towards him. I couldn't listen anymore. When I took a quick glance from behind me, I saw Doug in front of Auntie and waited until Doug turned around. As he turned his back, I ran as quick as I possibly could, my long, luscious locks hair struggling to stay up with me as I continued running without looking back. Hey, she's getting away! And she's running towards that forest! Oh wait, that's a pretty thick forest! I'm just kind of paraphrasing. I haven't watched Transformers in a bit. Doug shouted as my heart sped up even faster. Oh, this is Auntie's point of view. Let's see. I tripped Doug with my feet as he tumbled to the ground and turned his anger on me. Auntie, what the fuck is wrong with you? He shouted, slashing at me, but I slipped away from his dagger. I grappled out my two knives in the smaller components of my body. Nice. Quickly slipping them on my hands and pulling the leather strap with my teeth. Oh. I just usually do as I do. I have a pretty strong grip. I saw Doug run after her. I smirked. Poosh! This motherfucker was a dumbass. He was my best friend. I knew all his secrets. So we're still best friends, huh? Ah, God. I wish one day someone would just make us enemies. Like, I